Now we're going to take part in communion, the Lord's Supper, so please come forward. And those who are gluten-free, we do have an option for you on the side. Also, we do know some of you are Whole30. We want to honor you, so we have some beet juice. That's farm to table. It's really lovely. And also our keto brothers and sisters, keto warriors, we have some pork rinds and mayonnaise for you. Take the elements, enjoy. And carnivore diet. We got some burn-ins, actually, catered. They're awesome. So I think we got everyone covered.
Wait, what about me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we got it all. What do we not have for you?
Oh, I'm intermittent fasting, so this isn't in my window.
Oh my god. We can make you one to go, or you could come back.
I'd be surprised if I could make it back. I haven't eaten in 15 hours, so I'm depleted of energy.
I give up. I don't.
Personally, I'm doing the paleo diet, and I would like my pastors to dress like cavemen. Because I'm eating like the cavemen did. Let's do communion like the cavemen.
Jesus was probably wearing a loincloth. Why can't my pastor?
Why can't my pastor?
That is...
Well, some of them do.
And some of them would wear a Gucci loincloth, if possible.
Ooh.
They go both ends of it. Yeah.
Sexy. But, dude, yeah, I've... going back to real person church, gluten-free communion is a staple now.
They're very inclusive. Yeah.
And I wonder... Surely we'll keep going with that. Keep going another rabbit hole.
It used to be, growing up, the way I did is... The craziest it ever got was like, now we do have, for the Baptist, we have grape juice. And now, we're including everybody. Hey, for the Weight Watchers, we've got it. It's only 1.5 points today. If you're doing the Nutrisystem, we got this.
What happened to good old that cardboard bread, true unleavened bread? You're like, oh, this is. I went to a communion once. They had sweet Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah.
I don't think in communion I should want to go back for a second. Right? Like, that was delicious.
It's like, man, Jesus, tastes pretty good.
Yeah, you got that sweet buns, dude.
Dude, remember when Sonic had sweet Hawaiian rolls for a couple months?
Oh, dude, don't get me started on sweet Hawaiian rolls. I got myself started. Is there anything better? If you put those to a sandwich, it's crazy what happens.
It's also crazy what happens just if you put butter on them in a microwave for 10 secones. It doesn't take much to be like, I want 5 or 6 of these.
I must have missed this. Sonic. What was Sonic doing with those?
I thought we went and got them together.
Well,
I guess
did.
You don't remember? No.
We did. No. I remember, dude. Oh, how did I forget that?
Because we were both so excited.
Yeah, we're like, we've got to pop in for these.
I think they were like chicken sliders or something.
It was nice.
Thank you for remembering.
Wow, I do remember that. I apologize.
I think it was like pretty good, and then I never went back. But it was like, this is fun though. This is fun that they're doing this.
When it gets hot like it's been, I got a lime slush recently. What a treat. It's amazing. I can't get enough of those.
What's your favorite artificial flavor?
I like to think as I get older, I get a little more sophisticated, right? So as a kid, it was like, bubble gum or something.
Yeah, that would be crazy if that was your answer now.
Lime or grape is what I gravitate towards. I feel like those are the more, I have a sophisticated kind of artificial palate.
I'm 28. I like grape soda now.
Yeah.
I don't
what
like
about
bubble gum. I think my favorite has got to be black cherry. Because one, don't even know if that's a real fruit. Maybe it is. But I love, a black cherry snow cone. Get at me.
Snow cones. I haven't had one of those in years. Those were senior year of high school, man. You just roll through the snow cone stand, see what honeys you'd see, not talk to them. Oh, those were the days.
Look at them from a distance and check out their MySpace page later.
Yeah. Try to do a little research. Get the nerds on the snow cone.
What were the snow cone places where you grew up? What were they called?
It was called like Tiger's Den or something like that. It was something like that. What was yours?
We had Snow Biz. Snow Biz was nice.
That's good.
And then if you ever had dang it, Derek, what's the place in Springfield? No, the place Pineapple Whip. You ever had Pineapple Whip?
Yes, for the first time.
It's a Springfield special.
I didn't know about this. It's like ice cream, right?
Yeah.
Someone was like, dude, you got to try this Pineapple Whip. And I thought it was like a kind of a fruity whipped cream or something you put on things. And I was like very excited for this. I've never heard of this.
Well, a bowl of whipped cream, sure.
And we showed up and it's like frozen yogurt. Yeah. Like, this was... Did we ever...
If you grew up in Springfield, Missouri, the idea of like colored ice cream is like, whoa. Now this is progressive.
Okay, don't call it that.
This is crazy.
You ever been to... There's one place I went to called Snow Means Snow.
Oh. What do they stand for?
I don't know, but it was delicious.
Okay.
Yeah. You had to pay a lot, though.
You ever go to Capitals in OKC?
Yes.
People talk a big game about it. I even have a T-shirt from it. And hey, nice folks, it's just ice cream.
All places ice cream does taste pretty much the same. I feel like if you can open up an ice cream place in a decent location and be like, we put whole
Fruit
Snickers
Loops.
on it. Yeah. We put Captain Crunch in here, and people were like, "Oh my gosh,
This is the best ice cream. You gotta
it's
go.
insane!"
And like it
That
is
is-
good. That's every city has a spot like that where it's like, dang, you got. Oh, if you're only in town for a day, you gotta hit up, Sandy's.
Yeah, because they have their waffle cones. They paint sprinkles on it and chocolate.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's
So
their
it's just a
waffle
different way of
cones-
consuming sugar.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
It's very intuitive.
Now, if you have an Andy's frozen custard in your city, then if you know, you know, because frozen custard slaps a
hits
little different. Yeah.
Custard, you get a little egg in there.
What's up?
That's what custard is.
Okay.
There's eggs up
I
in
thought
that.
you were like, can I get like a
Scrambled?
concrete
Can I get the custard scrambled?
sunny side up on top?
Ooh. Yum.
I was about to be worried for
That
you.
salty ice cream vibe.
Oh yeah, what salt and straw? Girls love telling you that that's the best ice cream, which it is if you like to spend money.
No, custard's great. It's just Andy's has the windows where you can see the whole operation. So you
Oh,
see
you
this
can
big
see-
machine. It looks like an elephant has diarrhea. It's just
Oh yeah.
slowly secreting out, and you're like,
And then
give
like
me
once every
that.
5 minutes, it kind of like the slow drawbridge just like slices it off. I went to Andy's last night about 10:30.
You're
hit the
big.
spot.
Andy's. How often do you go?
I used to
What's your weekly scream rate?
ice cream. Got it. I used to live right behind an Andy's, so that was like summertime, like weekly. I would just walk to it. Last summer was bad.
I used to live walking to this
Whoop. I would get eggs.
walking distance to an Andy's, and that was a problem as well.
Yeah, but now I'm a little far apart. Closest one is like 10 minutes, so it's not on my mind as much. I go probably twice a month.
We're now close to a more of a Hispanic type ice cream shop, so they have like the
Andes.
chamoy
Oh,
and the tahine they put on there. You ever seen that, like mangoes with like a spice on it?
you could have told me tahine was anything in the world. I'd be like, oh, cool.
Tahine, yeah.
I'm like, it's part of a cowboy boot.
Tahine, we
Oh.
graduated with tahine. Remember him?
He was super good at computer programming.
Yeah.
You know tahine.
You know tahine. Tahine, he's great. Tahine Patel.
Yeah. There's no I in team, but there isn't tahine. That's what he would always say.
He was a winner.
There's an I in tahine.
Well, welcome back to Correct Opinions, episode 93. Woo! And we got a good one for you today. Literally. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Roll music. Correct Opinions. Correct Opinions. Literally, dude,
Can you tell that I don't know how to dance to a theme song? Do you think that comes across pretty obvious?
it is one of the tougher varieties of songs to dance to. It is.
Thank you.
So I noticed a lot of our recties out there. They called me out. We were roasting mispronunciations. Yes. Would you guys start holler at me if I say literally?
Okay.
I need to say literally.
Okay.
And
I don't notice it.
Someone else pointed out that I say no one's ever pointed this out, and I practice it. I fear that I do it. Let me know.
Uh-oh.
But I think I add an L to saw. Yeah, I saw that. What is there an L in there?
Ooh.
There's like a very light L.
That's not good.
Dude, I think I saw that one.
Ooh, wait,
little
maybe
bit?
I do that too.
I think I saw that.
I think I saw. Ooh, yeah, you might do it a little bit. That sounded pretty normal coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, I think I saw that. No. Bad, Trey. I saw
Bad
that.
baby, bad baby.
So I'll fix it. Thank you. But I just posted my story. A lot of people resonated. I can't believe how many people say realtor. 100%. Why do you say that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think
100%. Do you say it? 100% of the people I'm around say, and I'm not going to be that guy, so I don't say anything, but the 10th person I'm around just goes, yeah, we got our realtors. I'm like, why does everyone say realtor? No one ever told me to say it like that.
I don't know who told me. I think it was one of my very gluten-friendly pastors told me at some point.
Like
I don't know.
get like people say both. Derek says both. And it seems strange, but I think there's Saul, like you get going and you kind of throw it. It's weird, but
Realtor is like adding on to a word.
yeah, realtor seems very, like when you read the word, there's no confusion. Like I feel like it reads very obviously. Like would
Very
you
phonetically spelled?
Yeah.
Realtor.
realtor? So that one's confused. I wonder if they were reading out loud, would they say realtor? Once they're like, oh, that's clearly realtor.
That's a good thought. I need to practice. This is something I can get better at in my off time
let's say
before
it.
I come in here. I am wanting to buy a house, and because of that, I have been talking to a realtor.
Was that tough? Was that kind of tricky? You wanted to say realtor?
I was talking to my realtor.
Okay. Realtor.
My realtor.
I guess when you say that realtor, it sneaks in there. Realtor.
It's up with
realtor.
the tongue. The L to the T. Realtor.
But on top of that, I love to make fun of realtors right now because I claim they don't do anything. And
They're great with DocuSigns.
it's funny when I get DM'd by some of the more feisty realtors. Like, but hey, buddy, we do stuff. And I get it. I mean, trying to buy right now would be a tough realtor's job. But so if you're selling, why in the world right now would you hire a realtor to sell your house?
Because the seller has to cover those fees, right?
Yes. So I get when you're buying, get a realtor. You're not.
Might as well.
When you're selling in this market, especially.
Yeah.
Just enter it online for sale by owner. You're sold by the weekend.
Take a couple selfies in the living room. Put that up on Zillow.
Yeah,
you're
you
good.
have to like do some paperwork on your own and all that. That's annoying, but come on.
I mean, Google's been around for a while. I'm sure Google will tell you how to be a realtor. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
I think,
Real otter.
Yeah.
Real. I think there's another O.
I don't want any kind of counterfeit vermin. I want a real otter. All right.
Yes.
You hear me?
Good point. No
Yeah.
fake otters.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, call us out on any other words
Let
that we
us
say
know.
wrong, because I'm not. Hey, I took speech class for a while. It could have confused some things.
One thing I trust the fans to do is to roast me. So they keep me humble. There's just moments where I don't know if you ever feel this way. When those moments when you just get humbled. You know what I mean?
I have. Well, yeah. Tell me what you're gonna say. I have some thoughts too.
It's like you get humbled. Like I was at we went out with my sister and her husband came to town. Had a great time. Love family. You know this about me.
Yeah, that's one
Total
of your
family guy.
One of your weird quirks.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like there's Trey and he loves his family.
What a freak.
Yeah. And we were out. We went out on the town a little bit. Very fun. Little kind of a dance bar type of vibe.
Okay.
And this girl comes over like kind of awkward. Like, hey, could we get a picture? Could you like take her picture? And so I'm sending her like, of course, ugh. And they hand me the phone. She's like, okay. And she just poses with her and her friend.
Oh, nice.
I was like, I just took it. I was like, I'm the worst. I just assume,
Can't go anywhere.
Third one tonight. Fine. And
Another fan at this bar.
Yeah, so that was good. Those moments are good.
That is good.
Right.
That is kind of funny. Do you ever get this type of like comment, whether it's a a DM or a text? So it's worse when it comes from a text from an actual friend, but sometimes this happens in person, whatever, where people are like,
they call me sex symbol. What is that? What you're going?
Was not
I'm
expecting.
tired of hearing that.
Well, they'll say things like, I thought that video you made, or I thought the show tonight was actually so good. I was nervous to say it though, because like I didn't want this to go to your head. What am I, a psychopath? You think I can't handle some like self-esteem?
That is all time. That is
I
the
can't
worst,
handle
too.
a compliment. I'm an egomaniac. You could be nice to me,
Don't get a big head, but here's a compliment.
but I was crying laughing
I
tonight.
don't think you realize how much I need
Yeah.
your compliment.
We're-
My head is so little at the end of the day.
Especially when it comes up to comedy. We're
a
brand
tiny
new at
head.
this. Tell me everything.
Should be a new thing. I feel like most people probably have tiny head.
Yeah.
No, please.
Please, enlarging it.
Enlarge in my head.
Helium that baby up.
I am desperate for a bigger head.
I need approval. Oh, yeah. It is the worst when it's like a friend. Like, hey, I was nervous to send this text, but like that recent video that you and Trey did, like seriously made me laugh. I passed it all around the office. It's one of the funniest pieces of content I've ever seen, but I didn't want it to go to your head.
Yeah, I don't. But I will tell you, don't relay this to Trey, because he clearly has a huge
I mean,
head.
I can't imagine what his head is like.
Do
in
not.
years.
My goodness. Yeah, or the.
People do that pretty regularly.
That's interesting.
Yeah, which is
Just
a bummer.
before I remember back in the day before I got married, people would say like, Trey, you just gotta find. You have to find a girl who's just not impressed with you. Like she just doesn't.
Why would I
I'm
want
like,
that?
Why would it? Why would it? Yeah, this is Sally. We're in love. She truly thinks I'm a bum. She thinks I'm talentless and a total schmuck. She has me blocked on social media. But that's what I need. Keep this head
That's what
small.
I need. Hey, it's like magnets.
Love it.
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
That's what we
She
are.
actually, believe it or not, I thought this was only a TV show. She literally throws tomato. Did I say literally? There's an R in there, Derek. I said literally, dude.
See, I didn't even catch it.
I need that. She literally throws tomatoes on me on stage. That's Sally.
No, yeah,
I used to like that one.
I've like have friends or even like I have friends, I have acquaintances like who have good marriages, and I've heard them say like, "Hey, like it's nice to be around you. You think I'm funny. My wife doesn't laugh at any of my jokes."
Yeah.
And deep down, I'm like, "Oh, that's gotta suck, right?"
They're like, you think they're funny, but their wife.
Yeah, it's like a guy here. I'm like, we get along, we joke around. He's like, "Man, I like hanging out with you." I'm like, my wife, she doesn't laugh at any of my jokes.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
She hates
ooh. I mean, everybody's different. Everyone looks for different things. But I mean, that is like top 3 things I'm looking for. Like someone, we're so in sync with the same sense of humor. That's going to carry you for a little bit.
I do sometimes when I stop and I look around. I've not intentionally, but probably subconsciously, I've surrounded myself with people, best friends and wives, and people who laugh at almost everything I say. So I think that's something wrong with me. And when I back away and think of it, you know those friends we all have in love, where like you could say anything and they just giggle and laugh.
Manny.
Yeah,
He's mine.
okay. I'd love to hang out with him. If you give him, I'll take his number.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
hang out with Manny.
Manny would love to hang out with you.
I'll just monologue to Manny. So that's something I'm like, oh, well, I don't know, but
Yeah. It's fun. Fun to make people laugh. Fun to be laughed at. Yeah.
fun to be laughed. Yeah, I said I was laughed at a lot growing up, and then you know, it turned to with at some point, which was better.
Yeah. Were you much of a class clown growing up? Did you make the folks laugh?
Middle school, 7th and 8th grade, runner-up, most comical, voted by my peers.
Who was first?
Freaking Jackson.
Okay. It wasn't Taheen.
No, Taheen.
Okay. What's Jackson
He
doing
was
now?
in all the, he was up a few grades in AP classes.
Okay. But Jackson, I am curious. What's he doing now?
He's like,
Realtor?
no, he's a comedian. No, he's I think he's in politics or something.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Great guy, but
Nice guy.
I mean, yeah. That was growing up. I was very shy, not a class clown. Got to their middle school, 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah. School sports help.
I mean, I was deep down. I was like, I gotta win this most comic. Runner up 2 years in a row.
That's impressive. We didn't do superlatives in middle school. I don't know if I would have won that.
I don't think. Looking back, there's no way they're doing them now, right? It's like everyone's the best.
Yep. You're all equal.
Back then, even then, at that age, it feels a little brutal, right? They'd vote like most athletic and best looking and stuff, and it's like, well, I didn't get many votes for those, but most comical.
I got fastest Rubik's Cube solved.
Yeah.
I did that. No one else even tried.
Most like guy and girl you'd most want to meet your parents. It was just the lamest person in the grade.
Spent the most time in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
Best friends with the librarian because he didn't have actual friends.
My senior year, if I've said this, I apologize. My senior year, I got voted biggest flirt.
Did not know this about you.
Me neither.
No wonder you got a bid so quickly at OSU.
I would never, I don't think, anyone who knows me, I don't think would characterize me as that. I think it was truly a thing where I'd only talked to like my 3 buddies all through school. I was like, senior year, you know what? I kind of had one of those moments. I was like, there's only one more year of high school. I got to get out there. I joined a few clubs.
Okay.
I played another sport. I was making friends. And, I was probably the only dude in senior year who was like friendly to people,
I would love to go back in your school yearbook and like, yeah, you're posing it right now and make it seem like, oh, this is an awesome thing. You're so social. And then we go back and look and you're in like a group called like Girls Only.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this is super weird,
yeah,
dude.
I'm Big T, dude.
You were in home ec. You were the only guy in there. It freaked everyone else out.
I was in one of those like mainly girl classes. More on it. I'd heard it was a blow off, and then it was like there was like 2 guys in there.
Yeah.
And he was not straight. So that was an interesting course to be in.
Yeah, but hey, you know how to do the really cool eyeliner now. So
right,
you'll always have that.
Wingtip.
I couldn't think of it. I was say
or cat eyes, but I got a C in there because I was always looking, baby.
I was seeing them. This is a true story.
But I turned it down to finish the story.
You turned down.
I was
what?
like, I'm not biggest flirt. Like, what is this embarrassing?
You turned it down.
So they came in this class like, Melissa, are you in class today? You got voted most likely to be president. And Trey, you got biggest flirt? I just go, no, I decline. And this poor kid just stood there like, what? I was like, I decline. You hand it to, I don't know.
Jackson volunteers.
I don't want to be in the yearbook for attorney next to the girl equivalent of me who. Ooh.
Yeah. It's got some stuff.
Yeah.
It's got some stuff.
He was a nice guy. I didn't date a girl until 3 years ago. Get me out of here.
You did great.
So.
Dang it. What was I just going to say?
It was a weird story for me.
Dang it.
You were voted what?
No.
Most likely to get skin cancer.
No, but did you catch the people in Nashville? We'll get to that later. How many times they asked me if I put on sunscreen? I'm like, I'm good. I'm in the shade. I've been standing in the shade for an hour. I don't need sunscreen.
Jake accompanied
And
me.
I already put it on.
Jake accompanied me, bless his heart. We went to Nashville and shot with NASCAR, which was a blast, and it was like 100 degrees the whole time we were shooting. And so Jake typed on to assist and help out and help me write jokes, and so I would be out there shooting in the sun, and he would find shade. And they never once asked me if I need sunscreen. I was in the sun the whole day.
The whole day.
Jake would like peer out of the shadows and be like, "Oh my, spray him down! Holy crap!" You're like, I've already applied. I'm fine.
You saw me put it on. You made a comment when I put it
Or
on.
one girl goes, "Oh man, you are burnt," and you're like, "No, this is how I look every day."
I think that's just my complexion.
She was like,
I mean, it was like
"Oh."
9:30. Whoo, Jake, your cheeks look red.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just woke up.
Have you ever seen someone my complexion before? It's not that uncommon. I'm not translucent. Doing all right.
Yeah, Jake. When you weren't around, they're like, Is this a fan you flew in from Scandinavia? Is it? His name is Jake.
Now, I assume this is some sort of Make-A-Wish Foundation kid with some rare skin cancer, right? That's who this is.
This is sweet of you, Trey. This is nice.
He's a big NASCAR fan.
We'll get him in the shot.
First time he's been out in the sun.
Yeah.
He's got to bring an umbrella with him. That's him.
That was funny, dude.
I mean, I'm pretty pale, but I'm not like albino.
There was a funny moment where we were golf carting all around the tracks, and then, for extra safety, they would
I forgot to. Yeah.
Like they would lock up the golf cart with like a classic old school lock, right? Like a combination,
Like a locker combo thing. We've all done it 1,000 times.
Well, done it 1,000 times, right? But it's the trick to it, right? It's like you kind of do it once, then you pass the number, and then you. And I feel like we all have that. It's like riding a
muscle
bike.
memory.
It's like riding a bike.
As soon as I got to it, it's like, oh yeah, I'm back.
And some girl again, she was like, "Oh, let me do it," and I was like, "No, he's got it."
I was like already on. I was like, no, let me try this. It's like the good old days.
And you were like kind of getting it. She's like, "Well, let me do it." You're like, "No," and then you kind of did it, and you were like about to unlock it. She's like, "No, so you did it the wrong way," and then you like clicked it unlocked.
Yeah.
And you and her like low-key got in like a thing. You were
I was
like,
upset by it.
I can do it. She's like, "No, let me do it." He's like, "No," and I was like, "He's got it." And then you finally did it, and
She's like, you did it wrong.
She almost looked pissed that you did it successfully. She's like,
She walked off.
Dang it.
That was like a weird like 20 seconds. Because she kept like yelling in my ear. She's like, you got to go past the number. You got to go past the number. And so I kept thinking, I was like, oh, so don't go to 19, go to like 20 or 21. Like I was confused by that. And she's like, no, I just meant you got to go around the second number twice.
She's
I was like,
this kid, yeah.
oh, I know that. I know how to.
Make-A-Wish kids try to do the lock now. Just get in the cart.
So I nail it. And as it's unlocking, she's like, see, you did it wrong. I'm like, no, it's unlocked. And then she's just gone.
She was like, well, I'm done with it.
She was so upset. And I was upset too. I got sweaty doing that. I forgot about that. Yeah, they babied me. We were all the same age, but they were calling me Hun a lot.
Oh, really?
Hun, do you need some water? Like I'm like
I like
their
that.
6-year-old nephew.
I love the sweeties, the Huns. Come, call me all that. Call me baby boy. I'm fine with that.
I don't know about
I'm a big
baby
fan.
boy.
Yeah, baby boy. You want your bottle?
Hey, little baby boy.
Tway. I'm all for it.
One of the girls, that same locker combo girl, asked me on the first day if I was your handler. I didn't know what that meant. I was like,
I don't handle him.
I don't think so.
That has not been requested of me yet. Derek though. But when before you join Correct Opinions down here in this basement.
Body double means a couple different things.
Yeah.
In the wedding
Let's
video.
double up these bodies, brother.
Let's get two down here.
After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by the big wireless providers, we know there's always a catch, right? Like when I first heard of Mint Mobile and how you can get premium service for $15 a month, I was like, what's the catch? And there's not any. I'm serious. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they're the first company to sell wireless service online only. So they cut out the retail stores, pass those savings on to you and me. It's amazing. I mean, seriously, they sent me a setup, right? They shipped it to me. I put the card in my phone. Bada bing, bada boom. I could text, I could call, surf the internet. It felt like the same exact thing, but only $50 a month. I mean, what am I doing? All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone. It keeps your contacts. Use the same number. It feels too good to be true, but it's serious. And if you're not 100% satisfied, Mint Mobile has you covered with their 7-day money-back guarantee. So switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service for $15 a month. To get this new wireless plan for $50 a month and get it shipped right to your front door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Trey. Support the show Save that money, people. Go to mintmobile.com/Trey. Cut your wildest bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Trey. Do you have debt? Don't we all? It can feel kind of overwhelming, right? You have these interest rates. You got to make the minimum payments. You kind of get in this cycle, right? But Upstart can help. Trust me. You're not the only one with credit card debt and payments. But you can join the thousands of happy borrowers who made that final payment through Upstart. I don't blame you. It's fine. You don't need to judge, but Upstart can lift your weight off your shoulders. You can finally feel the relief of being free of credit card debt. What is Upstart? I'm glad you asked. It's the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan, all online. So whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple fixed monthly payment. And unlike other lenders, Upstart looks at more than just your credit score, like your income and your employment history. And this means they can offer smarter rates with trusted partners. With just a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate up front for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. I mean, seriously, I took the 5 minutes, boom, boom, boom. I saw what I could get for a rate that easy. So find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/Trey. I love Upstart. You're going to love it too. So go to upstart.com/Trey. Don't forget to use the RUL to let them know your boy sent you. One loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. So go to upstart.com/Trey.
Anyway, Nashville is great.
Good times. I met Daniel Suarez. He got 7th place. I looked this up.
Let's go. Top 10, Suarez.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
And one of his amigos.
We were there for NASCAR, for NBC, and we were also there to just take in the streets of downtown Nashville. It's the loudest city I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Thursday at noon. I mean, every person with a guitar is playing it at that moment. It is so loud.
We spent like an entire day listening to 17 different cover songs at once, and then like a whole day listening to for like hours. I don't. It's amazing people deal with that. Like it is incredibly loud.
I mean, granted, we've never been to a NASCAR race. I think it'd be fun to go to for 13 minutes and be like, all right, I've heard the same noise. I've saw the same thing. I'm good.
Yeah, it's very loud. I think if you did it right, you get some good seats, you tailgate, get a nice cold beer, find your driver, you follow him around, you're rooting for him. Come on.
Like when you tie
Could be lit.
the cat's toy to the fan and they're just like staring there watching it. That'd be me.
Yeah.
And the tailgating part would be fun. And then until about 13 minutes into the race, it's like, I think I got it. I think I see what goes on here. I'm going to go home. Plus, I'm getting sunburned.
Yeah.
You guys know me. But one part that was fun that we got to talk about, I'll let you tell the story, but I just want to prop it up. We, Trey's seen all sorts of different fans. All these tourists are in town. We're in Tennessee. We're in, Trey Kennedy country. All of them were pretty normal, pretty great for the most part, except for one family of 3.
Oh yeah,
this.
So I get out of
never seen.
Well, I'll preface it with another story where we shot some footage in a honky tonk, and so we had
I
this.
was thinking about putting a couple of those videos on Patreon. They're short and sweet, but might as well.
Let's do it. So patreon.com/Trey Kennedy. We were going to the honky tonk. They want to get some footage of the honky tonk. Ambitious, right? Because we just walk in and. It doesn't matter when it is in Nashville, right? It's Thursday, 1 p.m. I mean, there's hundreds of drunk people.
Multiple bachelorette parties. Seriously.
Multiple. So like, it's kind of frantic. We're trying to get me on stage. And they're like, all right, Trey, let's just, we thought we might have this and this. It's not happening. So just kind of go on stage and we'll get some footage.
And I was like, right now, just go on stage.
And I was prepping. I was like, okay, maybe I'll just like sing along to a cover and I'll just kill it. It'll be funny and it'll be fun. So
I'm like, what songs do you know?
Country songs. I know a lot of country, but what are the songs I know every word to? One I'd love to sing, Tennessee Whiskey.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you should definitely do that.
Everyone knows
People
that song.
love it.
Love it. And they're like, all right, Trey, you're up next after this next song. And then the guy goes, bong, 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 Tennessee Whiskey.
We're like, ah!
They played the song right. I was like, okay, I'm scrambling. What do I do next?
We have 3 minutes to find a song we know the words to.
Friends in Low Places. Everyone loves that.
Okay, cool.
I know 80% of the lyrics, so I had to bring my phone. Anytime I was up there and I started singing, I would be like, I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. But
come on, sing it, guys.
And if I didn't know the words, I'd just be like, yeah, sing it.
Come on, let's hear you.
Been there before. And got super sweaty up there. It was hot.
I saw it.
Uncomfortable, and but it was a good time. Luckily, we had some fan. There was like 2 girls who were fans of mine just up there, just like yeah. And then we walk out, and this total like Facebook mom was like, Trey, big fans. It's actually my little son's. He's 13 today, little kid.
We came here for his birthday.
Yeah, so it was like mom, dad, and this 13-year-old who was an awkward 13-year-old, like we all were. But I was like, hey, buddy, happy birthday. Yeah. Mom's like, will you take a photo of my kid? I just want to have it one day in case one day you get famous. Which I was speaking of, I think that was originally when you have those moments that kind of hit you with like, yeah, getting a big head. I have a tiny head in that moment. I was like, yeah, okay.
Like I've never heard you say that you're famous,
yeah,
but it's like people are asking for pictures of me kind of thing.
It was just, I was like, I needed to hear that, probably. I was right. She's like, let me get a photo now in case you ever do anything important.
Just in case, something crazy happens and I don't know, you become something.
Yeah.
We'll
see. That was great.
That was already like, I've never heard that. That was
was a new one. It was great. So I'm like, of course, I take a photo, but then I realized this kid doesn't know who I am.
He's not even really looking at us. He's like off to the side.
So he's confused. And they're like, take a photo. And he's like, what, with this guy? And I'm like, oh, does he not want a photo? And the mom's like, yeah, get up there. And the dad goes, sorry, dude, kid's awkward. And I was like, ooh. I was like, what's happening here? So I just took the photo. I was like, hey, see ya. And the dad, he just like looked ticked off. I was like, if it helps, I was awkward until like a few years ago. That was great. That was just a weird
back to back.
All 3 of them gave me something that was great there. It was my birthday. I don't know. Yeah.
That one was fun. I was glad I was there for that one. That was a good time.
And then I had I had a pair of girls like our age who, as we were up doing some shoots, they're like, Trey. And they both looked at me and were going, like blow me kisses. I haven't experienced that before. I'm a married man. So I'm like, even if I wasn't married, I'm like, I don't think a grown man, I'm not going to blow a kiss back.
Is this when you were singing, you said?
No, we were near the car reveal. And so I'm standing there like kind of mid, like trying to shoot something. And so I just went, I kind of gave one of these and I went,
big salute.
Just salute. And they both like kind of looked at each other and rolled their eyes and saluted me back and just walked off. And I was like,
you just got to
what was I supposed to do
the
there?
Wedding ring.
Yeah.
Just like, how's it going?
Yeah.
How we doing?
But even single me, what would I have done? I don't know. Just caught it. I don't.
Finger guns.
Yeah.
All right.
Thumbs up.
We're in Nashville. Hey.
Those moments were all funny.
Right back at you.
And then you got a lot of great content because we had this massive crew, there were so many bystanders just like, they don't know who I was. We're like, clearly this is, what is this? In the next Hollywood film? What's going on?
Yeah, it just created such a scene. We had a huge crew. And so they thought Brett Eldridge, what's his name?
Brett
Keith Urban.
Aldridge.
Yeah, his dad's a realtor, and people think this huge thing's going on, but no one even knows who Trey is. And so there's taking pictures, like kind of like, I think this is cool. I'll look at it later. And so I'm just kind of surveying this, like this is funny. And so I whip out my phone and start just like interviewing people just in front of their face. They don't care. I'm just like, hey, who is that? And I didn't have to like take out the ones who knew it was you. I mean, it was every time. I don't know. We're just happy to be in Nashville, and look, what are they doing? And then we went into the honky tonk, and you would announce like, "Hey everyone, my name's Trey Kennedy. I'm here for which." There was one part you can hear you announce your name. You were saying Trey in the background of my video, and I'm like, "Who is that?" Because like, I don't know. But you said you're here for NASCAR, and so then I go up, a few moments later, I ask her like, "Hey, who is that?" And she's like, we're trying to figure out which driver he is. And I was like, no way. And I was like, yeah. No, he's definitely a NASCAR driver. I'm just trying to think of which one he is.
I think he's number 20.
Which number is he?
I don't know.
So that was funny. And then I asked this like 13-year-old kid, I was like, because I really thought he might know. It might be good to have some variety. I'm like, hey, you know who that is? He goes, I got no clue, man. I'm like, all right, hey, I'm trying to figure it out too. And then I forget about it. I didn't even post that one. And then 10 minutes later, when you get done, he comes back and he finds me. He hits me on the shoulder. Dude, figured it out. Look up Trey Kennedy on Facebook. And then kind of hits me on the shoulder again. Hey, you're welcome.
You got it.
I was like, oh. And I was going to, salute.
Yeah.
I was going to like drag it on longer. I was like, is that the guy from Vaughn? And then he had already like walked away.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, whatever.
He's like, yeah.
Could have been fun.
Yeah, the weird pale kid was freaking me out, Mom. I don't know.
Who's the kid in there? He looked like he had just applied Elmer's glue to his entire body.
Yeah.
Who was that? Why was he talking to me so much?
Yeah, I think it's like, what are you talking to me about? Do you need trying to find your oxygen tank? I haven't seen it. Okay,
I can see every vein in your body. Are you okay? Should you be making an Instagram story right now? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It was a little hurtful at the end there, but yeah, no, I'm
Right.
fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Who is that guy?
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh my gosh.
Those girls were being like so attentive to us and just sunscreen.
Sunscreen?
Sure.
What about a water?
We have SPF Infinity. We bought that for you.
Dude, I was looking at I went to get some sunscreen for my round of golf on Saturday, and the only one they had was, or in the name brand, you know, a little bit of a sunscreen snob. I'm not at all. I don't know why. But the only name brand one they had was SPF 100. And I was like, at what point, like I put on SPF 50, I'm like, I'm good for a while.
Yeah.
SPF 100, does that just cover you for the entire summer? Like you put that on in June and you're just good until September.
I had to tell Katie would get out of control. She's a very cautious lady. She likes to do the sunscreen. So I had to get rid of 100 because that is, if you've ever applied 100,
it'll
like,
last for 3 months.
It's like slathering concrete on your body.
A shower
it's
cannot
like,
get it off.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You're like, you just float in the water. You're just like,
very buoyant.
yeah, I'm done with the 100, man.
Yeah, I seriously can't imagine what kind of protection that can give you. That, like, I mean, yeah, we've talked about a pretty pale boy, but SPF 30 gets the job done for me.
Right.
What is 50?
We gotta
What is
let a
100
little
doing?
color get through. You know what I mean? 100, you
come on.
just look like this all year.
If anything, it gets dangerous for the sun. Like, I'm reflecting it so quickly and harshly back at the sun where it could become a problem.
Can we normalize golfing shirtless?
Dude, I was thinking about my farmer's tan is going to get out of control this summer.
Out of control.
I golf short. I literally had that thought yesterday.
We gotta
Literally
normal-
with an R.
How great would that be?
Dude, that's so
Just
funny.
out there shirtless with the boys.
Let's make our own golf course.
Maybe take 5 in the sand trap. We need a,
There's lawn chairs in the sand trap. You
dude.
just-
Business idea. Brr, brr. How genius is this? Like, what if someone opened up a golf course that was like, this is a party golf course.
Okay.
Golf shirtless. Golf barefoot. You get a 5-minute wrestle bout with your buddies in the sand traps. We don't care.
Every round of golf comes with an extra club that you get to throw the first time you're pissed.
At the turn,
just chuck it into
yeah,
the lake.
exactly. There's the lake, the water
It's
hazard
actually
there.
bullseyes.
Yeah, they're targets. Take a few whacks at that.
Yeah.
Do a lap, and then
It's like a Native American drug you
Yeah.
can hit a 7-iron on. It just feels amazing.
Yeah.
Just to get all
after hole 9, it's just like is DJ bogey and like a dance club.
There's some girls in like Hawaiian skirts there.
Yeah.
There's like a little pineapple whip station.
Yeah.
Oh,
The cart girls they're actually there.
they
frequently
actually show up.
Yeah.
What do we got to do in Kansas City to play a round of golf with the cart girl?
Come on, cart
Where
girl.
are they?
I'm just hole 7. Cart girl. We has there ever been cart guys? I don't want to gender specify anything, but
I think Burger King might have tweeted about it
cart
at some
dudes
point.
would probably not get as much tips, but I feel like that would actually be great because so many people love to go out. Like, I suck at golf. I'm just out there to hang out with my buds and like have a good time.
Look at Topgolf.
Yeah,
Topgolf success
exactly.
is around like fun golf with alcohol.
Why has no one mixed Top Golf with regular golf? I think that'd be amazing.
Some sort of what's Andy
A
Bernard's?
round is $20. That comes with the open bar.
Yeah. Oh wow,
I mean, I think it's genius.
it would be awesome.
Because think of us when we tried to golf, and these
Really
uppity
chastised,
like
yeah.
these golf guys are like, you have to, respect the course. You're like, dude, I have on jorts.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, my buddy went to a country club last week to golf, and at the turn, he got in trouble for not having his socks high enough.
Yeah, you're like, dude.
What decade are we living in?
What do you mean?
His socks were not high enough.
It,
Also, is that even something we're wanting? Are we sure
Yeah.
that's even like progress?
I
The
don't,
socks should be going lower.
Yeah, exactly. Get those up there above the calves.
Hey,
Like you're a Irish step dancer.
back when you used to have shin splints above that area where it used to hurt, okay?
There it is.
All right.
There's idea.
Party golf.
Party golf. Let's talk. Oh, go ahead.
No, just, yeah, people love to, the more I'm thinking about it, we play putt-putt all the time. People love to, like, have fun with golf. Now let's do it with a tequila sour in our hand. That's the drink, right?
Yeah. That's a good one. Seriously, I think it could be a great idea, but I get the golf, probably creating a golf course is an ordeal, but
I don't know.
let's talk, we'll do some segments.
Okay.
Some new segments. What are we calling the YouTube segment? What do we call it again?
Oh, what was that going to be? Well, we'll just make it up now.
We're very prepared on correct opinions. No,
I saw it. We saw it. You two saw it.
We have it written as
I don't like that.
or we call it our TikTok talk.
TikTok talk.
TikTok talk. TikTok talk. And we enter the segment now. We'll have a soundbite for that soon. We'll be fine.
Cool.
Call Her Daddy podcast sold to Spotify for $60 million. Spotify has bought. They reported they bought Rogan for hundreds of millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
They've now bought this. They have exclusive rights to, I think, Michelle Obama's podcast.
Okay.
That's
I
their
think
new
Addison
move.
Rae and
Addison
her mom.
Rae,
Spotify
TikTok
only.
Talk. So they're getting after it. But Call Her Daddy, if you don't know, it was on Barstool. It's a girl, and it's like a top 5 podcast in the world. And
we talk about a lot of the same stuff. I'm sure we have a lot of fans that they listen to Correct Opinions and Call Her Daddy. Very similar content.
Yeah, because they listen to this because they get a kick out of us. They enjoy it, and they listen to that because Facebook moms are praying for her and her listeners.
They want to pray for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting. She's found a niche. It's like kind of taking what most people would consider like boy humor, just very crass, very crude type like female content, and just letting it all out there, and people love it.
A lot of girls love that. I mean, wait, that's gloating. The merch, I am unwell, that's a classic. Girls saying, and then
A lot of the word daddy I see a lot.
daddy everywhere. Call Her Daddy has never made sense to me, but
Yeah, what does that sentence mean?
it doesn't sound like, like I don't think you should say that like at Easter dinner. Or whatever it is. Cheat on him.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on.
Cheat on him. Who's running around wearing that? Luckily, thank God that one's on sale. That one's not flying off the shelves.
It says block him. So we have 3 different shirts. If you're not watching on YouTube, one says block him, $20. Dump him. Next shirt, cheat on him.
Imagine meeting a girl at a bar. It says cheat on him. Like, well,
Yeah, we
I
should.
don't know if I want
Let's get in a relationship. Cheat on him. That's amazing.
to. Where was it? The title said they have a merch somewhere
Cheat
called
Queen.
Cheat Queen.
Oh, tease me. Oh, jeez. We're gonna get like demonetized just looking at our merch.
Oh gosh. Okay.
That's what I was looking at.
You gotta get. Degrade me was somewhere.
Yeah, which we need more catchphrases like degrade me.
Santa is daddy. The little Christmas merch.
Santa is daddy. Mrs. Claus is daddy.
Ornaments.
What?
Degrade me hat.
I don't
What in
even.
the world? Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, we need a little more sayings, like maybe merch for the show here, like
Like things that. Do we want to go the encouraging route, or we want to go like discouraging, like her stuff?
I mean this sells, so I think we need to just like we could maybe put on a shirt like I don't know,
Make out with her sister.
yeah, that's a hat. Print it. They would buy it.
At least a hat.
Yeah,
Or a nice little mug.
I like that. Or degrade me worked for her.
Mm-hmm.
So people don't want to give us big heads, right?
Yeah.
So maybe like Trey and Jake suck.
It's just like a well thought out sentence that's just like, look, they're not talented.
Yeah.
Look, I've listened to it. It's just like a 1-star review from someone. Put that
Yeah.
on a shirt.
Ooh, that could be funny. Give us your best. Yeah. 1 star. No, don't do it. Derek's freaking out. Don't do that. I'm kidding. That would kill the show. Give us your best. That could be funny. Give us a 5-star review and roast us.
But in a nice way.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. No, I'm just kidding.
Or blow up the YouTube comment section.
Yeah, what else? Dump him.
Dump him.
I actually did know that they were selling shirts that just say cheat on him.
It just says we could sell shirts that just say hit her. I think those would fly off the shelves. Hit her. Can you imagine? Just a hit her sticker.
There's a crop top. We sell a crop top for men that says shake that baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Shake that baby.
Yeah. People are like, is this like a
Shake-
misprint?
Maybe a little more, because you're specific is always good. Shake that 6-month-old. Put that on a crop top.
Like what?
I shake my 6-month-old.
Call Her Daddy did it.
Yeah.
And she made $60 million.
Just a couple walking on the street. I shake my baby. I hit her. This is funny. It's a bit.
This is what sells now.
It sells.
If it's an inside joke from a podcast, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah. Stalk him.
Yeah.
Slit his tires.
Um,
Kill him. Murder him.
something like, I don't know, sniff her stuff.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, I think that's great. Put that on a pair of sandals, maybe. They'll slide. I think we're onto something.
Or just a
Print
shirt
it.
that says feet pics.
Yeah,
Something nice and
right,
edgy like that. I love feet pics.
dude. Maybe that's sell our feet pics on merch. Like just as a merch with just
like
a
if
photo.
you want feet pics, like on the website, it's actually blurred out. Like
Yeah.
to see the
Or
real
the
version
shirt,
of
or
it,
the
it's,
shirt.
it's on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
And it's in reverse, so you can look at it in the mirror and it looks how our feet actually do. I would actually like to know, does anyone listening have a fetish about Trey or I? Because I would be willing to sell my body to you. Like if you tell me you have a thigh fetish, we can work something out. I don't know if I speak for Trey. I don't know if Trey is willing to sell his body as much as I am, but I got a Venmo account that works great.
Okay.
So let
There
me
it
know if
is.
you have any kind of fetish that revolves around me.
Just like you can buy merch. It's all like if you buy sweatpants and it's just your thighs are printed on them.
Yeah, or just like, oh, I love pale people. The next time you get sunburnt, can you put like some of your like skin that's peeling in a Ziploc bag? I would love to do that for $25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So just let me know.
Okay. You're constantly peeling.
I'm peeling and I'm thinking, baby. I'm working.
Yeah.
You know, just never stop the grind.
Just getting those layers in more ways than one, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But
How was your golf outing?
It was so bad. It was not great. But I had a good time, and I put sunscreen on the whole time, so you can tell the production crew that I did a good job there.
Dude.
No cart girl though. Heat index of 104. Can we get some water?
Yeah. We're not for what you think. We need water.
Seriously,
Just run a hose out here.
Yeah.
I didn't call you that. Cart girl, ma'am.
Where are the cart girls? Can we get some hose?
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's get some hose out here. Hole 7.
And also, I'm tired of. There's not enough room in the golf cart. I want to sit down. Can we get some benches and hose out here? All right. Is that hard to
That's
ask?
hard to ask. I am
Jeez.
dying.
Just want to sit down and drink some water. Give me
Good
some
God.
benches and hose.
I had big allergies. I couldn't go outside for a while. Got some medicine, good to go. But then we played golf, and I was constantly walking in those really tall grass because that's where you're supposed to hit the ball.
Yeah, that was weird that you
I
kept
was
walking
told.
through that.
And I just today got rid of that rash.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I saw it peeking out of your pants a couple days ago.
And I applied sunscreen because I didn't. So I rubbed the allergen all of my legs and then all of my body. So I had a full body rash for about 2 days.
Oh yeah, FBR. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
FBR.
like the president? No. I said FBR. This is a full body rash.
Full body rash.
It's where you touch your ankle and then apply sunscreen to your chest.
Brutal.
But still
All
fun.
worth it.
It's crazy how bad I can play and be like, man, I can't wait for the next time I'm
know.
out there.
I know.
Can't wait.
It is a weird game in that regard.
Oh, that reminds me. I got recognized at Topgolf last night.
Oh, tell the story.
The guy said, dude, he walks right up to me. I know you from somewhere, which I never assume
That's
the
a
internet
classic,
because
yeah.
I'm not popular enough for that. But I'm like, oh, where'd you go to college? Or, where are you from? And he's like, no.
Yeah,
I've seen you on YouTube before. I was like, oh, let's go.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's all I can remember, though. I don't even know.
Guinness World Records. Palest.
Which, it was cool. He was a really nice guy. But I think it's almost more impressive to be like, I've seen you in a YouTube video before, but I don't know your name. I don't know anything about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, you got a good memory.
Yeah.
Because then he was like, who do you, like, where have I seen you? I'm like, do you know Trey Kennedy? And he's like, like he didn't even know
Yeah.
that. So I'm like, oh,
No.
it's impressive that you know who I am then. I don't know what to tell you.
You never uncovered it.
It never got to the bottom, which, I've been on plenty of other people's YouTube videos, so there's a chance, he's like, oh yeah,
Right.
you're Rick Smith Jr.'s card throwing video in 2017.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome. Yeah. But, who knows? But it was kind of a fun, it was a new one. That was a new way to get recognized. Just like, you've been on the internet and that is all I know.
Yeah. He's like, what? OnlyFans. You're like, well, I'm not aware of that.
I didn't know I was being filmed. She told me it was called Lonely Fans, and she was just going to film me. Okay, hold
Yeah,
on. I need
hold
to
on.
text her back.
I mean,
There's an idea. What's Lonely Fans? There's a...
Lonely Fans.
What should we
That's
do
a
with-
good idea.
What should we... Yeah. Seems
It's
like-
just funny. You just pay to see people sit there and be sad and cry
yeah.
by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm thinking about it. You just film me in the wintertime. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good
That'd be-
content.
Yeah.
Something else I want to talk about, just a quick follow-up from last week. We were talking about Subway.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, I acted my heart out. Got one YouTube comment about it. No one seemed to care about my Subway impersonation.
It was great.
But I did get fired up. I went to Subway directly after this last week. And the guy, you can't make this up, he goes, he was making my sandwich or whatever. I think that the woman had made my sandwich and he's taken over once it comes out of the toaster. And he's like, so what do you want on your cheese sandwich? And I didn't like totally understand. I was like, what's up? And he's like, I mean, there's just so much cheese on here. I mean, what else do you want on it? Is there anything else on here? And I was like, oh, well, I put other stuff on. Basically, the woman had just like loaded up with cheese. And now he's making fun of me for like, what do you else want? A cheese sandwich? Like, I didn't put that amount on there.
Talk to her. Yeah. I didn't do. What do you mean? That's like they have this bit. It's like, all right, just screw up the salad or make fun of him. She just.
It was like a combo.
Oh, we got Mr. Black Olive in the house. Black Olive. He's like, I don't even order though. She's going rogue.
She's just throwing it on there.
Stop.
Yeah, it was like a weird like combo that they did on me. It was like, I just ordered that. You said what meat, what cheese. You loaded up with cheese, and now you're making fun of me for it.
You're like, dude. They're like, you're the idiot. You're here at Subway at 4 p.m. Go home.
And it was like, clearly he recognized there was too much cheese on it, but not once. It never crossed his mind, like, do you want me to take some of this off? He's just going to make fun of me.
Insisting you. Just double down and roast this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got an order for Jake, the guy who has an entire cheese wheel on a sandwich. What an idiot. I didn't order that.
Okay. I'll take Chipotle.
How was the final product?
Pretty cheesy. Ooh, this is something. This is a weird thing to just air out right now.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the local Subways. Does anyone else out there go to Subway regularly? If so, my sandwich recently has started to. It tastes fine. I'm not making this up. It tastes fine, but it started to smell like a Sharpie. And I know that probably sounds alarming, but it tastes fine. I think it's with the bread, like something with the bread and the way it gets toasted. I don't know, but it smells, and no one is ever around to help be like, this smells like a Sharpie. But I swear, like 3 sandwiches in a row, even different Subways. I'm like, there is a Sharpie smell, and I don't know what it is. So I know people like to hate on Subway, so there's probably not that many listeners out there, but please leave me a 5-star review and tell me what your Subway sandwich smells like. Thank you.
Okay. There also, people don't realize, like, if you count right now how many Subways in your town, probably 80.
Dude, I have 2 within a mile and a half of where I live.
They're everywhere.
No, mile probably.
It's like them and CBD stores.
Yeah.
It's like, how many of these do we need?
American shaman.
Who's eating all these Subway sandwiches?
Me.
Actually, Subway and Sonic.
Yeah. Sonic. Dude, I went to Sonic last week too after we talked about it, and I got a slush, and it was I got a brain freeze, and it sucked. I couldn't even finish it. What else happened at Sonic?
Dude, speaking of bad body things that happened, I had a nice meal with a friend last night.
Okay.
Great time.
Katie?
And
you can just call her Katie.
No.
Oh, okay. She's your wife. I know her.
I don't want to say it because it's another woman. And, but I get home immediately. I get the, when you're like, your lower abdomen feels like there's a bunch of guys just going.
Yeah.
And you can't, it's
I'd
like
imagine
it's like, in that moment, I know exactly what a woman feels like with the cramps, right?
Yes.
Because that's for sure the same thing.
I'm sure it's directly equivalent.
Yes. So, you get out the heating pad.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Some dark chocolate.
But, it's it comes in waves, right? It feels like you're having contractions, and it's like, it's very similar. When the closer they get, it's like the closer, I'm going to have to venture to the bathroom. So you get home and you start to feel it. Just
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
And then it subsides. You're like, I think it's done. And a few minutes go by. And you're like,
she's back.
And you're like, I'm gonna have. And here it comes. And the water breaks.
Yep. And it's a good thing you took all those Lamaze classes, so you know how to breathe.
Yes. So that unfortunately happened to me.
What did you eat?
We went to basically. Katie and I went to this nicer restaurant.
So it was you and Katie.
No.
Oh.
A while back.
Oh, okay.
And I have a buddy of mine, Ryan, who appreciates like a good meal. So like a month ago, I was like, if you ever want to go there, I'd be down. And he was like, okay, how about Sunday, June 20th? I was like, sure.
Okay.
And then it came around. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But see you tonight.
He's like, Happy Father's Day. Like, yeah. Now it's getting a little weird.
Yeah, now it's getting weird. Now you're holding my hand as I go into labor.
He's like, Father's Day. And you're like, please call me daddy.
Yeah. Nice. No. Just, no. I pay for the bill. You degrade me. Hit me. But we went. It was fun because there was this restaurant and they were doing an Alice in Wonderland theme. So it was like this nice restaurant. I don't know. It's very random.
Okay.
What we thought that meant was like the food on the menu for this like stretch would be kind of like unique and interesting, and I don't know.
Okay.
But what it meant was the food was the same. The employees were just dressed like maniacs.
it's Halloween.
Yeah, and they were
Okay.
running around doing like bits from that show while we ate.
Oh, that sounds like a ton of fun.
Like a woman sat next to us. She's like, "Have you seen a white rabbit?" And then this guy in a rabbit costume ran by us. So,
Like, am I at Disneyland? Why am I paying like good money for this?
yeah. And but she didn't do it again because I had on my hit her shirt.
So thankfully
Frightened
she
her.
knew better. Yeah.
She knew. I'd swing if she did that. Just like, we really sew shirts. That's like an inside joke, and people actually get behind it. This is funny, guys.
Hit her.
We're an anti-violence podcast. I've never been in a fight in my life.
No.
Have you?
Not domestic assault, not any kind of assault.
I've. That's what's nice about being a little weenie, like dandy man, is I couldn't hit a woman because I wouldn't be. Like, you hit someone when you're confident you can win the fight, right? That's why like dumb guys get into fights that they lose because they're just. Why would you think you would win that fight?
Yeah.
I would never hit a woman because I'm not even confident I could win that fight.
It's like I might miss.
Yeah.
You know, and all my
might
motives
miss,
take me forward.
and then she'd get me, and that, I don't want to get beat up
No.
in general. So, no, not to worry here.
I knew I wasn't cut out to fight when I went to a title boxing class, and a number of terrible things happened in that class. But one of them was just like, all right, pretty much all the time they instruct you, all right, we're going to do jab, jab, cross, and then, do this. So you're following instructions. And then there's like, all right, the next 2 minutes is freestyle. Do whatever you want. Get the bag, get it all out.
Yeah.
And, I'm trying to do my thing, which I don't love, just freestyle fighting.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
My stomach does.
Nice. But the instructor comes over to me while he's still on the microphone. So everyone can hear what he's saying to me individually.
Was this your first time?
Yeah.
So they always pick on the first timers, don't
Yeah. Which I kind of glossed over what happened when I first got
they? Nice right hook, Jake!
there. Yeah.
You got it, buddy!
Yeah. When I got there, he was like getting to know me over the loudspeaker, which I am just hating. I do not like being the center of attention like that, so, but whatever. We moved on to the freestyle portion, and he's like, come on, Jake. I know you're angrier than that. Come on, I know you got something inside of you. And then I'm like trying to be funny too. I'm like, no, honestly, I live a pretty stress-free life. I think you'd be surprised how little anger I have inside of me.
Life's pretty good right now, actually.
Yeah.
I never got COVID, and, I'm enjoying doing this match-free.
If anything, my immune system's the real fighter. I
yeah.
never got it. Both my roommates got it. I never did.
Yeah, we're great. My parents are still together, 35 years. We just did Father's Day. He's a great role model.
Yeah, really, pretty stress-free. What do you do? Well, I don't know how much time do you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever heard of Trey Kennedy or influencer marketing? It's kind of like that. I don't want to be one of those annoying guys who says they have podcasts, but I do have two podcasts.
I have a podcast, and I hate the term comedian, but I have been doing stand-up for a year or two now, and let me tell you, I'm pretty good at a punchline. Anyone single here?
I would do more, but I'm getting sweaty. I can't. I don't want to get sweatier than I already am. Got some stage lights on us.
Oh, yeah, that's great. You're like, or you just like mess with him. He's like, yeah, I know you're angry about something, and you just like start like. Surely he's gotten some people to break down there. It's like, where's that anger? Show me the anger. Like, when I was 8 years old, my dad hit my mom, and he ran away. It's like, oh shoot! All right, get Jake off the mic.
Find a middle ground.
Yeah.
I was thinking like your job or something.
Maybe you got an offender bender. That sucks.
You have to switch over health insurance. It's annoying.
I'm never sure if I've ever believed in God. I haven't told my parents. You're like, oh my gosh.
Okay, something with your dog. Is your dog
When you open the door and they don't say thank you. I don't know.
Have you stubbed your toe recently?
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? Whoa, easy.
Whoa, easy, dude, easy. This is Title IX boxing, whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to be angry about something. My dad walked out on us early, and I guess ever since then I've been seeking the approval of a man that's not even in my life. Okay. What about like the DMV? Yeah. That's annoying.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Right.
What if you just think about that instead?
You ever spend an afternoon there?
Wow.
Oh,
I'm glad we did that.
That's
bit. So funny that I mean, that happened to me 2 years ago, and I haven't talked about it until now. Woo. That's so great. I'm legitimately warm.
Okay, that's a good one to end on.
How did we get there?
I don't know,
What's happening?
but I love it. Correct opinions. Appreciate y'all. And, thanks again for listening. We got a lot of homework for you, so let us know all sorts of stuff.
Reviews, comments.
Blow us up.
Check out our Patreon.
Share it with friends.
And then I think probably big announcement next week.
Yes. True. Stay tuned. Well, next week we'll have it.
Yeah, next week.
Get ready for that. So thank you guys. Much love. Peace. Correct opinion.